Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be giving you my Cancer February 2019 horoscope forecast, part 1 of 2. And yes, this does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Anyway, people, first thing up is, well, as far as February goes, the Sun will be in Aquarius from the 1st until the 18th. So the 8th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, there could be a strong concentration of energy, focus, and attention on transformation, regeneration, rebirth, insurance matters, even death. It could be taxes, intimate and sexual relationships, shared resources, and even moral, emotional, monetary support. And it could be that what we give others and what we receive as well. It could be an inheritance. It could also be one's legacy at this time. And given that this is Aquarius energy, this can be done with a lot of selflessness, a lot of humanitarianism, consideration, even ingenuity. It could even be also unorthodox energy, very unconventional. It could be some kind of very unorthodox or unconventional major change or transformation. This could also be very sporadic and erratic energy as well. Also very future oriented. You might be very focused on making really a major change or transformation that could be focused on your future, and also focused on future emotional, moral, and monetary support that you may be giving others or you may be receiving as well. And also, in some cases, this could shine the light, so to speak, on an Aquarius, like a surgical matter. It might be something connected with the ankles or the shins, perhaps. And anyway, next thing up, as far as February goes, the Sun will be in Pisces from the 18th until the 28th, so the 9th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, there could be a strong concentration of energy, focus, and attention on higher education, religion, philosophy, traveling abroad, abstract thinking, in-laws, grandchildren, global communications, even publishing, and also expanding horizons. And given that this is Pisces energy, this could be done with a lot of Pisces idealism, a lot of compassion, philanthropy. This could also be somewhat nebulous energy and also very strong. Could even be all-encompassing emotional energy, but very dreamy as well. Sadly, you might be focusing on fantasizing on some of these ninth house matters as opposed to actually applying yourself, and a lot of that could be dependent and predicated on aspects in your chart. And if this is making, say, an adverse aspect to Neptune, you might feel more like fantasizing about these things more as opposed to actually doing it. And it could accentuate that general Pisces, sometimes lackadaisical energy anyway. But also on positive note, this could be about seeing the whole picture in ninth house matters, but also could have a lot of ambivalence and indecision. So anyway, next thing up, there will be a new moon in Aquarius on February 4th. So the 8th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now at this point in time, this could be start of it could be of an Aquarius-like transformation. It could be just doing something with the body, for example. That could be through electronic and computer means. It could be where you're becoming, or where you want to become more innovative and going outside the box, so to speak. And it also could be about, in some cases, this could be the start of a new Aquarius sexual, intimate, deep connection. This could be with an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply one that embodies Aquarius-like characteristics. This could be also, in some cases, the beginning of of a future involving something with a shared resources situation. Or could be a new business connection with somebody. Could even be the start of something Aquarius-like, such as something with computers, electronics, innovation, something with aerospace, astronomy. Also, this could be about a time where you want to leave perhaps a legacy, perhaps of being ingenious, unconventional, unorthodox, somebody that's very unique. And also, in some cases too, on a negative side, this could be where you might be looking at this. This could be a new, when you look at this, as far as looking at this, I mean, this could be, well, not really negative. I mean, a positive thing I would say on this is this could be also about the start of monetary or emotional support, and this could be with a lot of selfless Aquarius-like energy. But this could all, what I want to go back to as far as something possibly. Which could be negative, is that it could be maybe maybe the start of maybe an Aquarius like surgery in some cases. I mean, if this is if this is based on aspects, if you have other things by progression, which might indicate this, you have other transits in your 8th house by progression, and say this is making an adverse aspect to, say, Pluto or Mars, and I would say both could be connected with surgery, then you could, in some cases, you could be looking at that. But anyway, that's very isolated though. But anyway, the next thing up is that looking at this, this could be also, next thing I want to talk about, well, this could be the full, next thing is there's going to be a full moon in Virgo on February 19th. So the 3rd house is what will be emphasized and highlighted at this time. Well, this could be a time when one becomes exasperated, tired, full, so to speak. It could be of a very critical, judgmental, overly pedantic, fastidious, exacting, sibling, neighbor, a cousin. This could also be, on a positive note, the completion or culmination of some Virgo like writing at this time. It could be something that required a lot of analysis, something that was connected with nutrition or health or diet, something that could be Virgo related, or just something that had a lot of tremendous amount of detail in it. And another thing is that another way this could manifest, perhaps, this could be a time where maybe you finished doing something where maybe you increased maybe a communication, your ability to communicate, perhaps being more wordy, articulate, analytical, or in some cases too, this could be where maybe you finished some kind of analysis, even diagnostic work with maybe a vehicle you have. I mean, because the 3rd house is connected with transportation, and I mean, Virgo energy, of course, could be really about a lot of analysis. And you look at this too, this could also be about the revelation or unveiling in some cases of something, of maybe somebody overly pedantic, frugal, persnickety, or somebody that's almost everything but a compulsive complainer. You understand what I'm saying? There might not really be such a thing as a compulsive complainer, but you know what I'm saying. Someone that complains incessantly about so many different things, somebody borderline germophobic, and it could be somebody that you know in your daily communications. It could be somebody you know that's prominent in your short journey, someone you knew from your early education, a sibling, a cousin, or a neighbor, perhaps. Anyway, next thing up, Mercury will be in Aquarius as far as February goes, from the 1st until the 10th. So the 8th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, this could be about this. One way this could manifest, perhaps, is really thinking and communicating regarding a future transformation or a change, and also perhaps thinking outside the box in dealing with the crisis. This could be something too where perhaps you might have unique thoughts regarding astrology, the occult, supernatural, even death. And also, you might feel, you might be more inclined to be talking and communicating about new ideas and concepts, perhaps with a sexual partner, someone you're in an intimate relationship. Now, it could also be, as I've stated before, that Mercury is not just about communication. It could also be about siblings. This could be about Aquarius siblings, perhaps figuring prominently, perhaps it could be Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Aquarius-like characteristics, maybe figuring prominently in a shared resources situation, maybe moral, emotional, or monetary support, or maybe in matters with crisis situations. And a lot of this are they to your benefit or to your detriment? A lot of it could be depend on the aspects that this makes to points in your natal chart. And say if this is making let's say an adverse aspect to your natal Venus, they might actually be to your detriment in terms of shared resources. It might be where you're giving really a lot maybe to them and not getting much in return or reciprocation. It might be detrimental to your finances, as an example. And also this could be about expressing a lot of communication, perhaps with a sexual partner, someone you're into intimate relationship with. Also, Mercury can be associated with thieves, and remember that Aquarius can be connected. I see this as with things that are cyber or the internet, even computers. So this could be a chance where you might have a little greater propensity, depending on aspects this makes to points in your chart, where you might where something could happen where you might be a little bit more susceptible to some kind of cyber crime, say to your computer, someone hacking into your system if you have a computer, and also given that it could cause, like in at least to you, maybe like some kind of crisis. So anyway, the thing about it is, as I said, a lot of it depends on the aspects that this makes to points in your chart. And I mean, if you have making an adverse aspect to your Saturn, this could be something that could be causing some kind of despondency and really sadness. So as an example, and difficulty. So that could be, one example. Anyway, hold on a moment, people. Sorry about that, I'm back. Anyway, next thing up, Mercury will be in Pisces as far as February goes, from the 10th until the 28th. So the 9th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, Cancer, this could be a time where you might be expressing a lot of idealistic thinking regarding your in-laws, your grandchildren, and also about expanding horizons. Just make sure that it's not overly unrealistic thinking. It's good to be idealistic, but just be careful that it doesn't go much beyond that. Now, also, you might be experiencing some very nebulous or ambiguous, even cryptic communications with 9th house people, such as in-laws, grandchildren, foreigners, people you may know at a college, university, or at a religious congregation, someone you may meet through traveling abroad. Also, too, this could also be about manifest in some cases, perhaps if you're doing some writing, it could be some kind of Pisces-related writing that is getting set to be intended to be published. This could be something connected with the metaphysical, which can include astrology, spirituality, something about poetry, dancing, something with chemistry, something with the pharmaceutical field, photography, something connected with chemicals or gases, anything that could be Neptune related. Now, I'm sorry, Pisces related, but that's basically the same thing anyway. But anyway, also too, that as I've stated before, that Mercury can also be about siblings. This could be where Pisces siblings, they could be Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Pisces-like characteristics, may figure prominently and strongly, perhaps in traveling abroad, your philosophical outlook, religion. It could be it could also be maybe in matters with publishing or expanding horizons as well. Last but not least, Venus will be in Sagittarius as far as February goes, from the 1st until the 3rd. So the 6th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, at this time, Cancer, you might find yourself perhaps making money or generating income through some Sagittarius employment. This could be something connected with sports, philosophy, religion, advertising, publishing, doing something with translation, doing something with horses, anything that could be Sagittarius related. It might be a time too where you really value sports, philosophy, religion, the veritable truth in your daily routine, and maybe even in really valuing veracity and the truth, perhaps with an aunt or an uncle at this time as well. Also, just be careful this time, Cancer, to guard against overly foolhardy or reckless spending on health-related matters, employment-related issues at this time. And also, too, if you're unattached, Cancer, you may connect with the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or simply one that embodies Sagittarius-like characteristics at your place of employment. It could be someone you meet maybe at a health and fitness place. It could also be just somebody that you just that's prominent in your daily routine. And also, too, this could be also about the love and adventure of exploration with an aunt and uncle. It could be somebody at your place of employment at this time, and you might find yourself in some cases perhaps spending money perhaps on a Sagittarius health-related issue. This could be something connected with a thigh, a sciatic nerve, or a liver. So, as some examples. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for my Cancer February 2019 horoscope forecast, part 1 of 2. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be giving you my Cancer February 2019 horoscope forecast, part 2 of 2. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person astrologically speaking based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.